Hello. You're like, oh, I look like I've just woken up. How are you doing? Welcome back to Craftfile. It's a pleasure to have your company, especially as we are talking about all things. I mean, I do. This hair is wild. Those barbers need to open Debbie ASAP. Yes, it's a really fantastic. Craftfile because you've got great discounts. We had a very, very busy instalment of it earlier today, and the wonderful thing is, well, it's all about. Well, do you know what? I'm going to let Demi the Demo. I tell you what is coming up.
Hang on a minute, that was not the brief. That's because you saw me with my coffee, didn't you? You thought I'm going to catch her on the hop. Oh, of course, always in a
got your frothy coffee,
Johnny. Always a frothy coffee.
Any Baileys
no
in there?
Other coffee. This one's a vanilla latte.
Okay, no Baileys in it.
No.
I mean, it is 7 o'clock. You can get away with it.
Not when you've got to drive down motorway. I can't.
Maybe not.
No,
maybe
not
not.
my secret stash. There's none under here. There's none under here. I promise. Oh, allegedly it's in what? The cupboard with the ink pads?
Yeah, apparently.
How did you find that out? That's what I want to know. Joking aside though, we've got a great hour lined up for you because we've got my little baby and all these wonderful things that we've got on. Excuse me, what's going off over there? I can see something in the corner of my eye. What are you going off over there, Joe? What's going on over there?
Oh, I'm trying to. Well, it's just such a mess, Debbie. I was trying to sort of bring it down and then bring it over. It looks like I've brushed it with a helium balloon.
Hey, bless you. But no, we have got a cracking show lined up with one of my favourite products ever, which is the Foilpress, and all for, oh, it's almost like she was in the building. I'm ready. But we're going to crack on with some amazing things that we've got that go with this magnificent machine. If you've got it, but you haven't got some of the items on the show, go and have a look, go and check it out on the website or watch us for this next hour. And if you haven't got your Foilpress, why not?
Absolutely. I know loads of people would have got that great deal that we did for our US warehouse clearance. So this might be an awesome show for you to stock up on some of those things. And just to let you know, if you're new to us here at Crafters TV, these kind of deals don't happen all the time. I'm going to start off with the first item, which are these fabulous backgrounds that we've got for you. Now there's 2 here in this collection, which is awesome. So you have got your first one, which is your vintage lace background and your ornate swirls as well, which is fantastic. So you have both of those here. Half the stock of these has now sold out and gone, which is fantastic. So do make sure you grab them. The great thing is about them that they are huge dies. They should be $59.98 each. However, today they are 17. Well, it should be $59.98 for the 2. Today, $17.50 gets you both of them. £30 each down to $17.50 for 2. You're saving way more than you're spending. You've got the ornate lace. You've also got in there as well the vintage lace too, which is fantastic. Oh, sorry, ornate swirls and the vintage lace. Really gorgeous. Now, there's loads of other awesome stuff coming up on the show as well, which we'll try and get to everything, but it's always good practice to go over to the website. Details are down here. craftscompanion.co.uk.com.au. Click that shop the show button and see everything that's coming up. Foil stamp and cut dies. We've got some of those on the show for you today. These ones are just here. It is you've got this gorgeous star there, and you've also got the Just For You, which is fantastic. Saving $8.39 for Club Inspire Platinum members in the UK, saving them £21.59. Awesome sauce, that deal. Now we've also got the Christmas expressions available for you in the show today. These are fantastic because they've got a really lovely font on these, and you get 3 awesome Christmas sentiments there. Maybe it's some Sarah Signature collection that you are after. We've got the Signature Foil collection. In here you get the garden, a little bit of Garden of Love and a little bit of rose gold there. £12.24, saving you almost double what you are spending. $15.04 if you're in the US. The foil border die collection, and you get 4 borders and 2 corners in here, which is awesome. $34.97 in the UK, $41.86 if you are in the US. Platinum members, $27.98 or $33.40, which is fantastic value. We've also got the monograms, great for personalisation, stationery invitations. Really brilliant deal here, £11 in the UK, $18 in the US as a Club Inspired Platinum member. And then a fantastic bundle of accessories for you as well. As you can see here, everything you need. You've got the magnetic tweezers, silicone finger grips, and the cooling mat there too. And also, we've got a best ever price for you on the carry case. Oh yes, Debbie's. Oh yeah, now she's keen. 1919 as a platinum member, or 2557, which is brilliant. Loads of you saying hello. Lisa is in from Texas. Alison saying hi. Sally Bond is in from Braunton. Lauren's here from Virginia. I can see Denise. Paper Crane Wishes. I think that's her given name on YouTube. And Cindy is here as well, waiting to laugh with Debbie. She is great. She is great. So in that case, without further ado, the great Debbie. What are we going to go through first then, Debbie?
Well, I thought what I'd do. Oh, can I just say as well? Look, did you watch the earlier show?
Oh, Debbie,
I noticed that none of the boys around me noticed that I was nice and clean. Just shows what they do. I bet Charlotte noticed. I thought, yeah.
For sure, she doesn't.
For sure, yeah, absolutely. But yes, we're going to get cracking with possibly one of my favourites. Oh, I adore these, Joe.
They are great, aren't they?
I adore the backgrounds. Can I just tell you, these backgrounds are going to just enable you to do so much. You can make a background, and then we're going to do a bit with the waist as well, but you can also snip into them. And don't forget with the foil press, the thing that you can do with the foil press and what you can foil. I mean, if Joe stands still long enough, I'll foil Joe, because literally you can foil absolutely anything and anything. Look at his face then, he was a bit worried. Got a little bit worried. He thought I was being serious, but I'm not, I promise. I mean, could you imagine Joe all foiled up? Because I could. But I'm going to start.
I'm here for it, Debbie, I'm here.
I'm going to start with this one. And I mean, to be fair, is this the background? Right, is this one background?
One background, yeah. You get both of them for that.
No,
you get both.
Oh, no.
Yeah, both.
I was just going to say, well, I knew what the price was for that when I first bought it, because I bought it when it was full price. $29.99. I kid you not. I did get me the club discount off there, but you know what I mean. But you're getting both of these. These are 5x7 in size. And I bet you watched Craig earlier, because I know our Craig, he loves to emboss with them. So rather than just foiling, he embosses with them as well, because these are an embossing plate. That's what they are. We call them a die made of metal. But it's actually a die that pushes the foil up into the cardstock. It's almost like an embossing detail, but with foil. So, further ado, let's go on to this. So, I've got my little, I've got them all ready, I'm all lit up in green, everything's all ready to go. And I've actually got my little matrix as a guide to tell you, because this is possibly one of the biggest dies that we do when it comes to the foil press. So, with that, we've got a small, medium, large. It doesn't take rocket science or an IQ of much to know that that is the largest die that we do. And when you look at the platform size, it takes you to all of that platform size. Tells you for a large die we go up to 30 seconds, and again use your matrix as a guide, but there may be tweaks that you have to to learn with. I'm just going to try and push that down there so you can see it. All ready, all good to go, and then I'm just going to pop this on, because what I'm going to do is warm up the platform, and I'm going to place on now.
Does that say Joe?
Yes, please
What
excuse.
happened here?
I'm doing the countdown, but yeah, I did. I did this a long time ago when I did a show with you down at Crate and Craft.
Did you?
Many moons ago, yes. When
Crate and Craft?
When you lived on the other side of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, not anymore.
It's been in there all that time. You've had that same plate the whole time.
Exactly. Yeah, this plate.
Wow.
So yeah, absolutely. Now,
That's
while
awesome.
I'm waiting for the countdown, Joe, I'm just cutting me foil. Now, there's a lot of foils that are out there on the website. Possibly one of my favourites. And I'm telling you, it's the disco ball. Ooh, did you hear the beep?
Shiny
Countdown.
disco ball.
Oh, is it the silver sparkles? I got it all wrong there. I'm sure that would be disco
Well, it'll always
ball
be
when I
disco
first
ball to
bought
us,
it.
Debbie. Always disco ball to us.
Well, I mean, come on, Joe, come on. Let's just take that off for a second, because I'm now ready to go. Now, if you've never seen us do a foil press machine show before, pretty side down onto the top plate. I've taken a piece of black cardstock for this particular one, just to show you how incredible this is. I'm going to place that over there, and let me just have a little finger around to make sure that that's right place. It is indeed. And then I'm just going to pop that on top. It's all ready to go, and I'm going to put that through my Gemini Junior.
Awesome.
Now, really, Joe, what I should be using, my little finger grippers.
Yes.
My little finger grippers. I'm going to go and grab them out this end.
We're going to play them like what are they called?
Little crab.
Castanets, that's it.
Oh, I thought you meant crabs.
Ole! There you
Crabs. Ole. Yeah, I like a little bit of ole. No, they're like little pincer crabs, aren't they? Do you know pincers? That's what I call them, little rubber pincers. But I'm just going to plug that back in for a second because I'm going to take that off. And then we're going to just take this off. Oh, gosh.
The anticipation is killing me, Debbie.
This is what I love every single time.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Gorgeous.
Glorious foiling. Come on, Charlotte, do your work. Do your magic. Come on. Come on, Charlotte. Come on. Are you awake? Have you had that coffee? Yay!
Oh, very.
Look at that. That's a shot. Let me tell you.
That.
Absolutely stunning. And that background is beautiful no matter what colour foil you put that in. I've just gone for that gorgeous, what did you call it, Johnny, the new name?
Silver Sparkles, Johnny.
Silver Sparkles. I want it to be called Disco Ball. I'm gonna start a campaign.
Disco Ball.
Let's call it I'm gonna call it.
Well, let's start a petition or something, Debbie.
Silver Spangles. Ah,
Silver
right.
Spangles.
Now then.
Is it because it is called, is it because we call it one thing in the US and one thing in the UK? Has it got a different name on the UK site than the US site? I think that there are some US only ones, and maybe the Silver Spangle is a US only one. I don't know, I could be wrong. We'll investigate, Debbie.
We'll investigate. So, because we've also got on the show the cooling mats and our tweezers, I believe, which engage means you don't have to touch any hot metal, because for some people, like Craig Laird, who's got, I call him asbestos fingers, because he can touch out. I mean, me, no. I've got to be careful, because I find heat things a little bit, I think it's my old skin.
You're a bit sensitive, Debbie.
A bit sensitive to heat. So yeah, use your magnetic tweezers to place down onto the cooling mat, and obviously for safety reasons, use your finger grippers if you want to. However, we've got this beautiful piece of foil that we've foiled our gorgeous background, but I don't want to waste this. So if you've not seen this before, I mean, if you have, apologies, but if you haven't, we'll just go over this again. You pop it down with the pretty side down onto the mat, and you're probably thinking, why would you do that? But you do. So you're going to place that onto the... Wait a minute. Debbie's even questioning herself now. Pop that onto the mat, and then we need to add a little bit of what we call a shim. So with that in mind, I'm going to grab a piece of stamping card. I'm going to fold this in half. I'm going to pop that onto the top. I'm going to take the seconds down a little bit, just to about 20. There we go. I'm going to place that on the top for now, but I am going to be, while I'm waiting for that to heat up, I'm going to reset that button to heat back up. And then I'm going to grab magnetic shim. Where are you? You are here. I've got it. Because I'm going to use my magnetic shim to put through, because I need to shim this up a little bit, because there's no more metal in there now. We've got the metal part of it done. We've got that beautiful background that you can see.
That is so beautiful.
It's just gorgeous, isn't it? It is absolutely gorgeous.
I'm ready.
So I'm going to take that off for a second. I'm going to leave those on there because I've heated everything up that I need to. But I need to shim this up to give it that height when it comes to running it through the Gemini. So again, I'm just going to slide that out, pop my top plate on the top, run that through your Gemini. Now, this will go through your large, because you've got there is a top plate now, isn't there? They're called the extender plates, I believe.
Yep.
Extender plate for your Gemini Junior platform. Or there's a bigger platform. I think it's out of stock at the minute, but there's a bigger platform that fits on here as well. And it can be done on any of those, it really can. So I'm just going to pop that in there. I'm going to take that off, and then we're going to do
oh yes, Debbie.
The reveal. That's why you have a shim, Joe, because it catches all that excess foil. But what you've got there on that one beautiful piece of foil, you've got two 5x7 background papers ready to go, which you could use, and I'll show you some samples in a moment, but absolutely love these backgrounds, and that would work equally with the other one as well. And if we get time during this hour, we will do that as well. But look what you can create using that beautiful background. Absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, really, really fantastic. Great quality as well. Those dies, they are massive. You're getting a lot. You're getting a lot of You're getting a lot of metal for your money at full price. So you know, looking at them in this configuration, what are you looking at? £8.75, I think. No, not. It's not much. Each 8, 9, Yeah, £8.75. I was right the first time. Sometimes you've got to believe in yourself. Right, so you've got in here the ornate swirls, which are lovely, and you've also got as well the vintage lace in there as well. Brilliant value for money. Really, really awesome price there. Right, the next one. Oh, we're going to go over here. I'm going to go down here because I'm going to show you. Should we walk? Look at that. Boom. Right, let's... I mean, technically, I'm going here, but I'll stand here. George, should I stay here? I'm going here, all right. Amazing. Right, okay. We are looking now at the foils and corners. So, what you've got in here... I'm just getting me notes, don't worry. What you're getting in here is the Leon border and corner die, which is this one just here, which is absolutely fantastic. So you've got that. There's the two different styles that you can create that. You've then also got the Provence border there, which is awesome. So you're going to be able to create that and that, which is fantastic. This one here is your confetti border, which is beautiful, which you can see there as a catch it. Oh, look at that, shining. And you've also got then as well the distress border there as well, which is fantastic. You get all four of those, which is brilliant. $34.97 or $41.86. I'm going there. Right. We've also then got the monograms for you as well. Now these are fantastic. So what you've got on the monograms is you've got this beautiful space for you to pop your numbers in there, which is fantastic. So you've got that one there, which is this one, sorry, is the confetti explosion monogram. This one is your monogram elegance frame. So you're going to get both of them there for that price, which is fantastic. $13.98 or $22.33 is your price. Right. I'm going to get the radiating ones for you again. Let me just show you what you're getting here. So you're getting two different die selections here. So you're going to get this one just here, which is beautiful, and that one there creates that, which is your just for you. And then you're also going to get the star as well, and it is such an awesome card concept that you can make with that. Check out how glitz and glam that is. And this has been done with an acetate band around the centre of that card, which you could just slip off, but I just think it is absolutely stunning. Loads of options with these, loads of things you can do with them. You're saving $19.50 or $25.94, and you're going to get your extra Club Inspire discount off of that, of course. It means that Club Inspire Platinum members are spending $8.39 and saving $21.59 in the UK. In the US, you are spending $11 and you're saving $28.73. I think especially these and the backgrounds, if you don't own them at this price, I think you don't even need to think about buying them, because it is an unrepeatable price. It is absolutely extraordinary value for money. Don't you agree, Debbie?
Absolutely. Normally these would be like, I mean, the price that you're getting tonight for two is less than what you would have normally paid for one. Is that right? That's right. It's a crazy, crazy deal. When I try and think of it, and when I try and work it out in my head, how it's absolutely the best time to buy, and a great time to buy as well, because when you can foil things like not just cardstock, glitter cardstock, and we'll go through some things later, vellum, acetate, materials, so you can actually you can foil onto materials like leather, I call it the fake leather, but the faux leather, things like ribbon, satin ribbon, all lots of different materials that you can foil onto. At these prices tonight, I mean, come on. It's the never, ever, ever have I known a better time to buy foil press dies, and they absolutely are gorgeous dies that we've got on the show tonight. And you can be creating things like this. I'm going to show you a few samples, and I've got more samples to show you throughout the show. But you can see just how fabulous that these are. Really love these dies. They're incredible. Look at this one. Just look at that. How gorgeous is that, Joe? That radiating, it's just absolutely beautiful. You've got the lovely star one as well. Now that did belong to a card front at one time. I don't know where the rest of the card's gone, but never mind, because just look how fabulous that is. A lovely shaker card. You can do things like this where you can chip chop into them, use border dies and things like that as well. Chip chop in and have a lovely different effect. That's a gorgeous effect, that, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. But lots and lots of ways that you can use these, Joe. Again, Fantastic, very easy, very simple to do, and I'll show you this one. And I love this one. This feature here has got an element of a die cut in there as well. So you've got the bit that does all the foil press stamping. So it foils into the cardstock or your chosen material, which is this part. You've got this die cut bit that is what you can use afterwards, and I'll show you what I mean by that in a moment.
Am I right in thinking that there are some foil stamp and cut dies that foil stamp and cut at the same time, Debbie? Or have I made that up in my head?
No, you've not made that up, Joe. I'm going to just grab something out of my bag for a second. Oops. Trust me to drop it.
Is it a curly
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, Joe. Oh, and I've got these silly nails on. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me just...
I wish you could see what I could see.
Well, yeah, you'd have seen me big bottom in the air then, so we'll not go there, Joe. I'm glad Charlotte had the sense to think, yep, we're not going to show anybody that little vision.
She's got your back.
Bit of a workout there, bless her, she's got me back, she has. Yes, you're right, Joe. So this is a foil stamp and cut die, and it's dark grey. You see there? This is a foil stamp die, which means it just does the foiling. However, let me pop them there for a second so you can see them. That cuts some foils at the same time. However, this one has got the element of both. So that's why we've kept it in light grey, because that just foils beautifully, and I'm going to show you in a moment. But you do have this lovely little feature here, which is a die cut element, which will die cut out your sentiment, so you can create lots of different styles. Now, when you look at this one, Joe, you look at this and you think, what kind of size is it? Well, a third would be a small, 2/3 would be a medium, the full plate would be large. So, and I'm just going to pop that in there so you can see it. Again, I'm just going to place that on. I'm actually going to put the sentiment in there as well. So we're going to put the sentiment on, and then I'm going to warm that up again. So I'm just going to grab my top plate, I'm going to look at my matrix, and my matrix tells me a medium down to some cardstock at 300 GSM is 15 seconds. So I'm just going to set that to 15 seconds. Set that up running, and again I can be getting ready with my foil, and I've chosen a different one this time, and off the top of my head I can't even remember what this one's called. But
now, is this one the disco ball?
No, that is definitely the one I had is disco ball.
Right, okay.
I got my box out because it was confusing me, but oh, there we go, beep, I'm ready. Let's take that off. I'm going to pop that onto the top. You what, my darling?
Did you do your own sound effects there?
Did I do my own sound effects?
Did you just do the beep yourself? You're like, oh yeah, that's ready, beep, on we go.
I didn't even realise I'd done that, Joe. But then again, it's done its beep. We're going to slide it out, and we're going to run that through the machine. And again, just let the sensors in the machine pick that up. I'll get my little grippers. I'm going to come round the end. I'm going to get that ready.
Samantha was asking what size the background dies are. They're 4.75 inches by 6.6 inches, which is 12 centimetres by 16.8 centimetres. So I hope that they're just about an A5 size, would you say, Debbie? Just slightly under A5.
Yeah. I mean, they're literally, because this is a 5x7 platform, they're just slightly under, which means they fit perfectly onto all your 5x7 projects, and I absolutely love them. And the radiating dies, I mean, come on, just look how beautiful that is. Absolutely gorgeous. Don't forget you could use your waste again, but you've got this beautiful feature, and I've popped my little sentiment on. Now, if you wanted to die cut that element out, you then just pop that on and run that through your machine, and it will die cut that out. In fact, I'll show you, just in case you've never seen it before.
Yes,
you're just
please.
going to pop it on, go back to your plates for your die cut, and then I'm going to pop that on. Oh, now then, low tack tape. Let's pop that on here. Let's get a little bit of low tack tape, hold it into place. There we go. Let's pop that on there. And there we go. And then you're just going to line that up, stick that over, hold it down. Little bit of low tack tape, thin metal die combination. So it is just your plastic shim, magnetic shim, and the other cutting plate. Run that through your Gemini as a standard die cut now, and that's the elements that it gives you. So you've got the foil press part, which stamps that beautiful foil into the cardstock, and then you've got the extra little die cut in there to be able to create some really lovely effects, and it really does. I mean, they're just gorgeous, and I can't get over the price of them today, Joe. That is an incredible price. So I'm just going to take that out, take that off. You've die cut this out, and then you've got your sentiment extra. Let's just pop that on there for a second. Take that off. Oh, come on. I'm getting stuck up with my tape. But there you go. You've got your little sentiment cut out, and then you've got your element. So that means you can start to create things. So you could add that onto the end if you wanted, or you could make yourself a little shaker card, or just simply lift that up with a foam pad, pop that in the middle, and you've created again yet a lovely another little background. But look at the foiling on there. It's absolutely exquisite. It's almost like an explosion where you've splattered confetti down, and it's like, what's that word where it spreads out? Just love these. They're absolutely
It's like
beautiful.
an explosion, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like
an
a big bang. That's what it's like.
Yes, I like that one. An explosion, Joe. That's a fabulous one to use. But again, so easy to use. 15 seconds on the clock, and you've got yourself something ready and good to go to make into a project as well. I just think it's fabulous. And by that, I mean, let's have a look. Look. These are the kind of things that you can do. So you can do, you can go on to things like Centura Pearl, glitter card, anything that you want. And I'm going to show you a couple there. That one is beautiful, what Ali Cole's done. It's absolutely glorious. She's not used the die cut element on that. She's just used the sentiment and the radiating die. This one has been used with a star where it's been cut and then just fussy cut around the image and then use the die cut topper as a topper that protrudes out. That looks sensational, and again, really effective, but incredible value for money. 2 of those radiating dies for that price tonight. It's an out of this world deal. This should be a out of this world deal.
That's exactly what it would be. Absolutely, Debbie. I love that. Debbie's all about the sound effects tonight. I'm liking it. Denise, it's her first time. Denise Brews. First time watching. Hello, Denise. Where are you watching us from? Do let us know. Paper Crane Wish says, yay, my favourite craft show. Waiting to laugh with Debbie. Laura says, beautiful cards. Mary's loving the show. Deborah says, that first background foil stamp die was gorgeous. I love monogramming, says Rosalind. Susie as well saying, I love Debbie so much. Oh, awesome. Loads of love for Debbie. You must be feeling the love, Debbie, after today.
Oh, it just warms the cockles of my heart. It really does, because I love my job. I do. I love it, but I love you guys more. And when you hear lovely things like that, it just makes it all the more worthwhile. It really does. Brilliant. Shall we get cracking though, Joe?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I've got to show you the case first. Debbie's off. She's like a foil to me. Right. I'm going to let Debbie show you, because hers is well stocked.
It's well loved. Please don't look too closely, because it's well loved, because I absolutely love my Foilpress. This is a fantastic carry case. Can I just tell you, you're going to be able to get a lot in here. Now, if you know me well, and it's the first time you've watched, I apologise now, because I do cram a lot into my bags. But you've got space and storage. I don't know if our Charlotte can get in, where you can see I've got all my foils lined up. I've got my little tweezers in here as well, so you can see my little tweezers. I've got all my little, what I call my freebies that came in my foil press in this one. I've got more foil in here. My pincers live in this one normally. Yeah, you call them pincers.
Magnetic tweezers.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've got look,
crabs.
I've got spare boards in here. Finger crabs. I've got paper in here. I've got my extra plates in here.
Careful they don't nip.
I've got all my little features in here. Well, I'm saying features, all little dies. This is where my foil press unit lives, and look, my extender plates in here as well. I've even got some bits that I've already...
What's in there? What's this?
You don't want to know. Napkins, because I foil napkins.
Oh, I
do a lot of foil in napkins, but everything zips up lovely. Now, normally when mine's zipped up, it does protrude quite a bit. However, that's just showing you what you can get in your bag. It is absolutely fabulous, and it's probably at the best price.
It is 100% best price ever.
Tonight.
Absolutely best price ever. Best price ever. $23.99 or $31.96 becomes $19.19 or $25.57. What I think you did when you said you cleared your craft bag out, did you just move it all into that bag?
No.
Is that what you've done? Have you just moved it from one bag to another bag?
No.
Okay, just checking, Debbie, just checking. I want to show you some of the signature collection stuff we've got on the show as well. I really love this. A bit Art Deco, this one. This is from the Rose Garden collection, which is that gorgeous one there. It's a really beautiful, I love, again, it's got that sort of explosion effect around it. It's a sparkle frame. And then we've got the embellishing frames from the Garden of Love collection as well. And this is great because it's a foil stamp die, and then it's also got room in here for you to stamp in the floral elements and colour those in as well. So really exciting, bringing together a few different styles, which is awesome. What I want to share with you next is these, which are fantastic. It's the expression dies, which are the festive ones. And in here, what you're going to get, I'll take you through them. I just love this card. I think this really shows you how foiling cards can give you something very dramatic, but it doesn't need too much effort, if you like. A little bit of embossed cardstock in the back there, and then that sentiment just foiled over the top of it. So you've got Silent Night, you've also got Christmas wishes in here, and you've got Celebrate the Season as well. $15.98 or $23.90 if you want to get your hands on those ones. Debbie, these are beautiful. I love these because they're sort of, they've got a really lovely font, but they're legible. You know, sometimes with a lot of sentiments, I think, well, that's a lovely sentiment, but, you know, I'm glasses on, glasses off, glasses on. I can't see what it says. Whereas with these, you're not going to have that issue at all, are you?
Oh, absolutely not. And I'm just trying to find the other one. Let me grab this one so that you can actually see they are a big sentiment. They're not a little sentiment. These are on big cards and projects, but look at this. This is fabulous. It's a readable, beautiful sentiment and a crazy price again, let me just tell you. That should celebrate the season. Then we've got the Silent Night, which again is fabulous. Don't forget you can foil onto things like pattern papers immediately. Things that we did earlier, we've done inky backgrounds. You can foil onto inky backgrounds as well. Just absolutely fabulous. And if you love trying and experimenting with different mediums to do, absolutely do. What about doing your own Christmas napkins?
How many days till Christmas? Johnny will find out. Johnny knows everything. Is the oracle.
Far too long. Far too long. That's all I'm going to say.
318 days. You've got plenty of time. Get these home. You get all your Christmas crafting done.
Actually, yeah. You don't have to do a couple of projects every week. Dedicate a couple of hours once a week to some Christmas, and you'll have all your Christmas stash done by the time it gets to it. Absolutely, you will. Now, I love these. And again, using your guide as a guide, because that's what it is. Different mediums. Now, although tissue paper or napkins aren't on there, it's just about having a play. Have a little play, trial and error. If it goes wrong, it's a little napkin. I mean, it's not that much money. You can buy packs for what, not even a few pound, is it these days? Usually, that pack of napkins about £1.
Maybe even less.
Some places, yeah, absolutely. But you can make them stand out from the crowd because you can foil onto them. So with that in mind, I'm using my guide. Now this is what I call a small die, because if you think about it, although you put it across and it'll probably cover 2/3, if you turn it to that side, you'll realise that it's only really 1/3 of the plate. So with that said, I'm going to pop, let's have a think, let me think, yeah, I'll pop that there. In fact, I might have that Katie corner. Let me just, excuse me a minute while I just talk to myself.
You just talk to yourself. Do you talk to your crafts when you're at home?
Oh, all the time. All the time. So honestly, I'm just going to pop that on there. It only needs to be on probably about 15 seconds.
I love it, just freestyling
maybe 15 to 20. I'll just set that up running. What colour shall I go? I'll go gold. Let's have a bit of gold.
Go for gold.
Let's have a bit
it's
of
like
gold.
a gold lame, that one, isn't it?
A gold what-y?
Gold lame.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, like all shiny and gorgeous.
Shiny, shiny. Oh, I just love foil. It's that magpie thing in me again. I love things that are shiny. Moved. So let's pop you across. I'm going to pop that on, and then I'm just going to run that through. Now, do I need a shim? I tell you what, I'm going to try it without a shim. Let's pop that through. I'll know in a minute if I needed a shim. However, it's that trial and error. A little bit of a try, a little bit of a play. And honestly, you're good to go. You've got a great machine, you've got some great dies, and you're gonna create some amazing things. So let's do the reveal. Let's have a look. Did it do it? Did it do it? Did it do it?
Oh, Debbie!
Yes,
shut the front door and call me Rudolph.
Let's have a look now. I've just done my own napkins. What did you say?
Shut the front door and call me Rudolph. Look
Rudolph!
at that.
Look at that! Ain't that gorgeous? Your own beautiful napkins that are literally being made absolutely fantastic because you foiled them. Absolutely love it. And I just think, have a little play. Don't forget though, don't waste the waste. Don't forget, Use that again, do it exactly the same way that I did at the beginning, about 20 to 25 seconds.
Could you foil a big bit of tissue? Could you put a big bit of foil on tissue, or does it need to be the finer, you know, foil stamp die part? Debbie.
What? No, it's all right. I'm just trying to get that question. Just repeat that question again, Joe.
Can we do, you know, you create a positive and a negative with the first element.
Yes.
Could you create a positive and a negative with a napkin?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay. So you could just put the waste on the napkin and run it through again?
Yeah. What I'd probably do, Joe, because that's a little bit uneven, if I'd have used it straight, so if I'd have cut it nice and straight, absolutely we would. Shall we do it?
Let's, Debbie.
Let's try it on the other side.
Oh, I love it when we go off piece.
Let's try it on the other side. Let's put that back in. It might just need to warm up for a couple of minutes, but so it would be exactly the same way. So let me just see if I can trim that up a little bit and neaten it up. But
Azina says, don't start again. I'm still laughing from the last show, Debbie.
Well, it just took me all my time to recover from that last show. And you know, I said about my mascara running. I went to the toilet to go and wash my hands. Oh my days, it was down here. Nobody told me I got a black panda eye. Oh, honestly. You guys. Now, it would be the same. So I'm just waiting for that to warm back up. And I'm going to get ready to go and try that one. So, Joe, just give me a second till I hear the beep. And then we'll come back and try it.
Monica says, oh my goodness, you two are the bomb. I'm loving all the giggles today. Valerie says, rightly so. Nobody makes a better bag than Crafter's Companion. You know the kind of storage that we need. We do indeed. Nona says, I learnt this morning about foiling onto acetate. Now I can use napkins. What else will I find out? Who knows? The meaning of life, Nona? You never know. You might find it out right here on Crafters TV. Remember the 3 sentiments that you're getting included in there. You're getting Silent Night. You're also going to get as well Christmas Wishes. Beautiful. And you're going to get Celebrate in there as well, which is just awesome. $15.98 or $23.90 to get all 3 of them, which is really, really great value for money. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Joe. I'm ready. So this is a bit of trial and error because I've never done the negative before on a napkin. So I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to turn it round onto the other side. Again, pretty side down. So it's always the foil pretty side down, which I know a lot of people would think, oh my goodness, you're going to foil this.
I presumed the other way around when I first saw this.
It's a bit of one of those mind, almost like tricking your mind, but it's not. Trust us when we say always put your pretty side down and then pop your napkin back over. I'm going in with the extra shims again, and I'm also going to put on my magnetic shim. I'm going to do the countdown and get that started and ready, because what you do is you do exactly the same way. You need to warm up that foil because there's no metal there. That's why I've put those extra shims in. Your machine will know if there's too much shims in there because it'll spit it back out. It's a clever machine. The Foilpress has been designed to work with machines, not just this machine, but with the larger Gemini as well. So absolutely think about it with the because there's no metal there. You've got to thicken it back up again. So when you pull that out, run that through. If it doesn't like it, it'll take it back out. But we'll give it a go. Yep, that's fine. Absolutely fine. And then we'll see what it's done because I'm not sure if this one's going to work.
I'm excited.
So this is a Joe first because I've only ever experimented with napkins on the front like this, like I've got here. Yeah. So that's that.
Oh, so you've got it front and back. I mean, you're killing it here, Debbie.
Of course. The only thing that
Debbie.
Joe, look at you.
Now
Get
the other
you.
Thing,
now look.
If you ruche it a bit, will it all come off or does it stay on?
No, it's on. Once it's on, it's on.
Oh, Debbie.
It ain't going nowhere. So you've got your Celebrate, which we did, and then Joe's fantastic idea of doing this. What a great idea. Joe, all I would have done would have probably used my guillotine to trim that off. And again, I mean, come on, girls and boys, come on.
Nice one.
Look at this. Absolutely fantastic, Joe. Now I know I'm pinching that.
No, the thing is as well, with those 3 dies, you could do all of your Christmas napkins and it only going to cost you, if you've already got the machine, $15.98 or $23.90. Let's face it, it's not going to cost you that, is it? Because all of you are getting some sort of discount, which is fantastic. And if you're a club member, it's $12.78 or $19.12, which I think is awesome. Back to the background dies. Big update for you. I need to let you know that on those backgrounds, 3/4 of the stock has now sold out and gone, which is fantastic. I'll just remind you what you're getting in there. So you're going to get the traditional, you're going to get the vintage lace background And you're also going to get as well this one, which is the ornate swirls as well. Getting both of those for £17.50 or $26. Now the radiating ones, very busy here. 60% of the radiating ones gone. You've got Just For You, which is that awesome one there, and you've then got Star. Remember, you've got the foiling dies in there, and then you've got the die cutting die to cut that middle sentiment out of there as well, which is absolutely fabulous. Michelle Knits For You says, just picked up the background collection and the envelope box. So treat yourself, Michelle. We've then got as well, don't forget, the carry case, which is awesome. I love it because, you know, what it is, it's like it's room for your gubbins in there, it's in your machine, your platform and stuff. And then this bit opens out like a workstation. So you've got everything you need in here. You saw how full Debby's was. I mean, she's got everything in there, which is absolutely fantastic. Really nice deep gusseted pockets as well, so nothing's going to fall out. It really is fantastic, and it's Crafter's Companion quality. You've got great stitching. You've got a really nice boxed bottom as well on here, and you've got the little studs as well, which are fantastic. So it means that it will sit nice and flat on your worktop or wherever you want to store it. $23.19 or $31.96 is the best ever price, which is awesome. But $19.19 or $25.57 is what you are going to go for today. Right, I'm going that way. Ta-da! That's what they call a live walk in the trade. I know. What, the walk could have been better or the camera work could have been better? Oh, okay, Charlotte, sorry. I thought you were just having a pop at my walking there for a minute, Charlotte. I was going to say, how rude. Right, let me share with you what you're going to get included in here. So first of all, you're going to get the Leon border and corner die, which is this one here. So you're going to be able to create that, and you're going to create that. You're also then going to get the Provence in here as well, which is going to give you this, and it's also going to give you this, which is gorgeous. Then you're going to get the distressed border, which I think is lovely, which is that one just there. And you're also going to get in here as well this one, which is your confetti border. So they're the four ones you're going to get, $34.97 or $41.86 if you want those, which is brilliant. So do grab those. And then we also have the Monogram Collection for you as well, which is this one just here. And in here, you're going to get the Confetti Explosion, which is beautiful, and you're going to get the Elegance Frame as well. So they are both of the ones that you're getting there for $13.98 or $22.33. Awesome, very, very busy. Lots of you still chatting away. The napkin is gorgeous. Tina says, first time I used my foil press, I got so excited I foiled the die. That's all right, it just makes your dies nice and shiny. Jean says, I've had my foil press since it first aired. Now I feel I can use it. Thank you for making it so easy, Debbie.
Oh, bless you. You're welcome. You are welcome. But it is all about trial and error. Let me just tell you, when I first got my machine, I had to learn it myself because it's one of those things, it's trial and error. I always say...
You were a customer, weren't you, Debbie? Many moons ago, you were a Crafter's Companion customer, weren't you?
Absolutely, been a customer for a very long time, 10 years plus, easily. Honestly, I've been a customer for a long time. But absolutely, when I first got this, I just literally sat through there, read things, saw the video that our lovely Leanne did. But it's just a bit of trial and error, and it's sometimes different dyes work different materials, so it's just about learning, and just honestly, pop a little note in back of your book. I've got my little box here that I literally have everything wrote down, how long it takes, because I've got used to how things work now. So it's all about using that as a guide. It's not a Bible, it's a guide, and it's a guide to guide you on different materials. And if there's materials not on there, have a play, literally have a play. One of my favourite things is ribbon. Love a bit of satin ribbon. Whoops, I think I caught a bit of my lipstick on there then, sorry.
Oh, glamorous.
Well, I'm always getting lipstick everywhere, honestly. Usually on my granddaughter's cheek.
Oh, not on collars, I hope.
What it?
Not on collars.
Well, no. No.
Not with lockdown, honestly.
No, well, no.
Not with social distancing, Debbie.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. But let's go to these borders. These borders are lovely, and you can foil, like I said, there's lots of different things that you're going to be able to foil on. Now, there is a little, I've got a little bit of sticky back thing. Oh, no, Joe, I've got what happened there? Let me get my sticky back off. Oh,
what have you done?
Do you know that Craig? Well, Craig here earlier. I'm going to blame Craig.
Yeah.
Got to blame Craig. I'll have to blame someone. But again, when you look down on here, it gives you a little... Look, it's got a little section here about ribbon. Small, medium, and then large, but it says not applicable. Now, I don't know why. I think it might mean, can you get ribbon that size? Probably that's what it means. But that, you know, that exactly, but who knows, there might be ribbon out there that's really chunky. But yeah, so literally take this take this roughly between the two, so between 5 and 10. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset this. I'm going to go up to, shall we do about 8? Let's go in between them both. And I'm going to pop that on the top. Now, Debbie, what did you do with your top plate? Got so excited, I forgot what I've done with it. Hang on a minute, there it is. I'm going to put my top plate on and I'm just going to set that. And that just for me just keeps the heat nice and, what's the word? Retained.
Insulated.
Retained. That's the word I'm looking for. You're going to listen for that beep. Oh, Debbie should have been cutting her foil up. Hang on a minute. Let me cut my foil up. And then when you're using things like this, cut it to size. That's always the trick. Cut to size so you're not wasting too much. Might have been a little bit too frugal there, but we'll see. So let's pop that down again, pretty side down. I'm going to go on with my ribbon. Might have to chop my ribbon down because I think I've been a little bit. Actually, though, to be fair, Joe,
ribbon, Debbie.
you could extend it. You could carry on extending it, so you could go around the cake or something like that. But I just want to make sure I've got my ribbon over my die, again just using my fingers as a guide. That feels about right. And then you're going to pop your top plate back on, pop it up to the lip, slide that out because we've already done that countdown and warmed up, and we're going to run that through. And let's just put that through. And like I said, if this doesn't work, don't worry, try again. Might need just adjusting the time. Nothing to do with the heat setting, and if you've got your book, you'll know what I mean. There's different heat settings on here for different materials. 9 times out of 10, you're going to use the lowest heat on the machine, but let's have a look. So we'll take that off, we'll pull that back, and we'll have a look. Oh, now this is a good one. So, can you see this bit here?
Yeah.
It's called underfoiling.
Okay, what
so
does that
now
mean?
I know, I'm glad it's done this actually. Actually, Joe, I did it on purpose.
Did you? I thought you might have.
Yeah, I did it on purpose. Yeah,
I did think of myself, when should I
for
go under foil?
demonstration purposes. Yeah, I did. Tell myself that. But now I'm going to pop that back on again, but I'm going to extend the time. So I've had it on 8 seconds, so I just need to extend the time. So I'm going to extend it up to about, we'll nearly double that time. All good to go. Press my start button, heat that back up, cut my foil down to size, and I'll just foil the other side of the ribbon. It won't hurt. Let's pop that. There we go. Now what? Yep, there we are. Ready. Beep. Thank you very much. So I'm going to put that over the top, and then we'll go on the other side of that foil ribbon. Let's just, there we go. Are we over? Yep, I think we are. There we are, and then again just pop that on and run that through your Gemini. So what I did there was I just extended that time. Talking about that trial and error when it comes to things, this is a long die, quite a substantial one as well when you think of the pattern. I love this distress one, it's one of my favourites. It's all about a bit of trial and error. So let's have a look and see if that's worked. So see when we take that off. Perfect.
Gorgeous.
So there we go. And that distressed image for me, I just love it. I think it's absolutely glorious.
Isn't it?
I love a bit of distress. And on a ribbon, that looks beautiful. Wrap that round. Now I'm going to say cakes, but imagine that's bigger. Imagine we've extended that and we're wrapping it around little cupcake. Little look.
Oh, nice.
Little cuff. Oh yeah,
Could you
like
do it onto
that.
leather and put a
Well, funny you should say that.
Could you do it on leather and put a popper in it and then have it as a little leather bracelet?
Yeah, pop it. Oh gosh. Oh, Joe, you've got me thinking now. I definitely want that as a little
Little bracelet, lovely.
little bracelet.
Why have you
Absolutely.
worn it like you've got your arm in a sling though? What are you doing? Oh, Debbie's broken her arm. Oh, I snorted again. Sorry. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing now. I think that's the demo done, isn't it? Oh no, we're still going. We're still going. We're still going.
Just doing the ribbon. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know what we're doing now. We're going. Are we going back to Debbie? We're staying here. We're staying with you. It's all going so well. We'll get a BAFTA for this, Debbie. We'll get. It's your broken arm through Johnny, apparently. Right, so let's go back to this because these are still incredibly busy. In here, you're going to get the ornate swirls background. You are getting a lot for your money here in this collection, which is awesome. So, I've got to share with you what happened there. Charlotte's moving camera 2 to get this close up. She's already got it on camera 1.
bless her.
Oh, it's all going so well. Ornate swirls background is this one just here, and then the vintage lace background we've got here. So it's been one of those days today, Debbie, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely as, Joe, absolutely as. Shall we do that? Shall we do that gorgeous background?
Yeah.
Shall we do that one?
Should we do it right now?
So I'm gonna
Awesome.
I'm gonna do onto something else. Let me just get that up there a little bit more because I'm gonna use this vintage lace background. Honestly, Joe, these are beautiful. Beautiful, they really are. So what shall we? Let me just have a ruffle in my little bag. Let me see what I can. Let's see what we can foil onto. Shall we do a bit of vellum?
Oh yes, I love vellum.
Let me do a bit of vellum. Let me go and grab me. Wait a minute, where's my vellum gone? Hang on a minute.
Fantastic. Right, Tina Miller, she loves these live shows, which is fortunate. I mean, because you have to love them to stick with them sometimes. I think this has been one of them, Tina. Julie says, I love watching these shows. It's better live because I can comment. Joy says, wow, Deb, foil jewellery collection. Yes, please. And Tina says, my huskies are looking at me like I lost my mind laughing so much. It has been one of those days, hasn't it? When are you... Lynn said 10 more minutes, guys. Keep it together, Rosalind's just said. And what a great deal it is on the background dies. It really is an awesome deal because you should be paying £30 for one, or what, $44 for one, and they're $17.50 or $26 for two, which is fantastic. Debbie, when are you back with us here on Crafters TV after today?
You haven't got me till February. March, I mean.
Till March?
March, you haven't got me till March. This is me one and only show. Well, after today, I'm not surprised. I honestly should have behaved myself today, but yeah, I'm not here now because I'm at Create and Craft a lot over the next couple of weeks. And then I've got a little bit of time off in March because guess who's moving out? My little granddaughter, the moving, so it's going to be
not on her own, I'd hope. She's not, she's not really decided she's only about 4, isn't she? Safi, she's packed her bags, she's moving out, she had enough. She's going to move out a little stick in her handkerchief, that's it, she's off.
Hey, let me tell you, she'd want to stay with her Nana, let me tell you, she loves her Nana and I love her too. But yeah, the guy, well, my daughter and her lovely little family are moving out into their own place. So I'm taking a couple of weeks off to help her get everything sorted because it's...
Lovely.
It's been a labour of love. It's been a labour of love, that's all I'm going to say. So you're not got me back until March, but I've got some exciting things lined up. I'm just still rumbling for Vivellum.
You rummage away. I'll let you know what's happening tomorrow because there's a whole host of awesome things happening tomorrow. I just want to make sure I've got the right information. So in the morning, Craft Vault, myself and Leanne will be here, which will be awesome. Then, so that's 11 a.m. Then, of course, there is a Stacked Easels Craft along, myself and Craig. Then I've just been through it, and the deals are knock your socks off. Honestly, myself and Leanne with a 2-hour cartload for you, and then bringing up the day in style, we'll be back with another chance to see Craft Vault tomorrow. Craft Vault tomorrow is up to 70% off, FYI, as well. So there are some fantabulous deals which may already be live right now. Do check after this show. Thank you, Debbie, for the great lessons moving closer to making a decision about this machine. Thanks for helping me decide, says Aisha. You're more than welcome. Have you rummaged?
Absolutely. I found my vellum.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll not blame Craig anymore. I found it. It was hidden between some other materials in my box, but it's my own fault. So I've got my vellum, Crafters Companion vellum. You'll find it on the website, and this gorgeous background. So when we think about this again, we've got to think and use the guide as a guideline to find out how to do this. We've got 335 GSM. Largest die, it says 45 seconds with a 300 GSM cardstock to act as an additional shim that you need as well. So again, use as a guide. Always remember that the lighter grey are the foil stamp dies, and anything dark grey is the foil stamp and cut die. I can never get that out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to warm this plate up, so I'm going to pop on my top plate again, press my start button, wait for the countdown. Oh, what colour shall we go on this one, Joe? Should we have a bit of gold? Let's have a bit of gold. We'll have a bit of gold.
But Tina says we are so funny today, Debbie. I mean, maybe we're funnier than normal today. Has it been a funny day today, Johnny? Johnny said it's been very, very funny. Like Karen says, she just can't stop laughing.
Bless.
I've already forgotten what we're laughing about. Oh, we're laughing about Sapphire moving out on her own. That's what we're laughing about now.
Could you imagine? Gosh, love her. Oh, Joe, I'm going to need counselling. Let me tell you, when she leaves, it's going to be a bit of a wrench because she's been living with. She's nearly 3 years old in May, so she's been
there the whole time.
Yes. So I think it's going to be quite a tough one, but. looking forward to the space.
Yeah, and also overnight stays at Nanan's. I mean, that's
Exactly,
now
yeah.
you've got the sort of best of both worlds, you know. You can sort of...
Exactly, Joe, exactly. Now, did you
Imagine
hear
how
the
much
beep?
more crafting you'll get done as well.
Well, crafting without being disturbed. Can I just
Absolutely.
tell you, Joe? Crafting
No
without...
one disturbing you,
Nanan!
trying to get your big bics off you.
Nanan, where are you? That's what I usually hear. Nanan, where are you? She knows exactly where I am. She just wants me to go and play with her. So, pretty side down foil. We've got our vellum on the top. And then I'm going to put that extra shim over the top of there. And then lastly, I'm going to pop on my top plate. Slide that out and run that through. And again, it's all about a bit of trial and error. Now then, I've just realised my GSM shim there is a double.
Oh, double Debby GSM shim.
Do you know, well, the only reason I can hear, did you hear me, Gemini, groan? It took it, but it groaned. It groaned, the poor little thing. It's probably thinking, what on earth did you just do to me then? So, oh, what am I worrying about? Oh, there we go. Look, come on, look at this. Now, I'm not going to worry about that. That's just because I put too many shims in there. But look how beautiful, Joe. Look at that. Is absolutely
gorgeous.
Stunning. The most beautiful. And this is vellum. Oh, that light box earlier.
Oh, yes.
Foil your light box. Foil your light box, acetate middles, and then put your animals over the top. How incredible would that look? Absolutely love these dies. Can I just tell you, with my serious head on, I bought one for just shy of £30, 1 penny under £30. So let me just tell you, tonight that's a sensational. I have never seen it at that price ever, not just for one but for two. That's an incredible deal. Don't forget things that you can foil onto. Look at this is using that background. This is a beautiful zip purse that our Bernie, I would suspect our Bernie's done this. We foiled it, she's sewn it, but just take a look how incredible. Are you kidding me, Johnny? Sarah did it. Hey, she's good, that boss of mine, isn't she? I didn't know she would have whizzed on that sewing machine. Look at that. That is absolutely... Do you think she'll notice if it goes missing?
Yeah, she did a soft craft foiling show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I missed that one, Joe. I need to go and find that back because that is incredible. These are the things that you can foil onto. I've shown you card, I've shown you the waist, I've shown you ribbon, I've shown you napkin, and I've also shown you your foil Stampin' cut as well. So absolutely, some of the things that you're going to be able to do, it just blows your mind. But what blows my mind tonight are those prices. They're incredible prices. And honestly, this is a what's that word? Miss out, miss...
Mimo, miss it, miss out.
Miss it, that's it. That's the one, Mimo.
Right, Lottie's still chatting away. I don't know why. There's been a very weird energy in the studio all today, isn't there? It was very. Me and Craig had our show this morning. It was almost like we sort of argued beforehand and then fallen out, and then we're being a bit odd to each other. It's really great. And then we have had the best laugh all day, Debbie. I can't believe I've got to wait until March to do it all again with you. I am sad. Maxine says my family is staring at me like I am mad. I'm sat here wearing the earphones and laughing so much at you two. Hannah says you two are on fire today, and Kathy saying thanks for a great day with you both. You are more than welcome. Leslie T is saying, can you use the foil press in the Pro? I would imagine you can with the Gemini A4 extender turned side. No, you wouldn't be able to, would you?
No, do you know, I'll be honest, Joe, I don't think we can use the Pro with the foil press. But who knows what's future down the line? I don't know. You'd have to. I tell you who's the best person to ask? Ali-Ann, she's on tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning.
So ask the lady who's at the head of all the product development, and she'll let you know. Absolutely,
she will. I'll put that question to her tomorrow, actually. I hope you get an answer for that. Let me just quickly whiz through everything you've seen in this craft file. It's been very busy. 10.49 or 13.96 for the foil Stampin' Cut radiating dies. 2/3 of these have sold out and gone. The backgrounds, 80% gone. If they're in your basket, you need to think about checking them out. We're at that point where we've got almost as many of you trying to order these as we actually have stock available. So please grab them. The expressions as well, super busy here on the expressions. You get 3 of them for $15.98, which is incredible. Just over £5 per die there. The Sarah Signature Collection is awesome. You're going to get some Garden of Love. You're also going to get some rose gold in there as well. £12.24 or £15.04 for those ones. The border dies are awesome because you're getting, well, 6 pieces in here in total across 4 different collections for less than £10 per set, just over $10 per collection. So great price there for you. We've got the Gemini Foil Monogram Collection here, $13.98 or $22.33. You guys are loving that one. Don't forget also about the accessories. Very busy there. You're going to get the mat, the crabs, and you're going to get the squeezers as well. Really awesome deal. And remember, best ever price on that carry case. If you want to go for that, it's an awesome deal for you. 90, I just prematurely ripped my thing up. 19.19 or 25.57 as a platinum member. That'll teach me, won't it? Massive thanks to Debbie. Huge thanks to the team next door. And of course, the biggest thanks to all of you guys at home. I'll be back here at 11 a.m. With Leanne. Make sure, 11 a.m. UK time, make sure you join Craig for Wake Up Call at 9 a.m. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.